And here's the news.
Thank you once again, Clark. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Haydenfilms Minutes. But before we get into the news, I have a special exclusive article. Ladies and gentlemen, the Haydenfilms Institute is a growth-oriented, multifaceted 501c3 nonprofit organization, and obviously a huge power in the entertainment industry and media foundations. And Haydenfilms Institute is currently looking for a talented computer scientist student to join our organization as a computer science and research development intern. This is a paid internship that we're seeking for undergraduate seniors, postgraduates, or graduate students to contribute in research and data collection towards the development of a future digital content distribution platform that is facilitated by blockchain technology. So if you want to learn more about that, be sure to click in for the information below in one of the many few links along with the articles that are going to be presented in the Haydenfilms Minutes today. And if you would like to subscribe to Haydenfilms, be sure to click that button in the bottom left. And if you'd like to check out previous episodes of the Minutes or even the Haydenfilms Verge, be sure to click that button in the top right. Now, on to the news. According to an article from Ad Age, office hours ad agency goes permanently remote amidst the COVID-19 crisis. Traction, which is an advertising agency in San Francisco, plans to work remotely indefinitely. They said that due to the COVID-19 and social distancing practices, it's better off that everybody within the advertisement agency practices remote working from their homes or perhaps alternative means to have Zoom meetings and such to discuss upcoming advertisement engagements. This is becoming a new popular trend within the world as we know it due to COVID-19. We're seeing many more companies such as Traction and other companies, particularly in California, one of the main hotspots for COVID, working remote as people need to work to keep the steady economy going. Because while stimulus checks are fine, they aren't going to propose work balance and keep the economy flowing throughout the rest of the 2020 into 2021 year. And from the looks of things, we may be seeing the COVID-19 crisis lasting a whole other year. So it's really smart for advertising companies such as Traction to start working remote in Zoom calls, which has become the popular alternative meeting source for not only advertisement agencies, but universities, nonprofit organizations, even labor-intensive care has been practicing social distancing measures, and management has been working remote to stop the spread of the COVID-19 throughout the United States and even the world. And this, my friends, is the world we're currently living in. What's your opinion on this? Do you think it's good that we're practicing remote working? Do you think this is going to change the work ethic in the United States and the world as we know it? Do you want to check out this article? It's going to be in the link in the description below. And if you'd like to leave us some feedback on these questions that I've asked you here today, be sure to comment down in the comment section below. Now on to other news. Amidst the COVID-19 crisis, we are still seeing the entertainment industry boom, particularly Netflix, as in accordance with Variety.com's article, subscribers in the second quarter have tailwinded as Netflix reels in 10 million new subscribers. Netflix is one of the main entertainment platforms amidst the COVID-19 crisis, along Disney Plus, along with Hulu. These guys are making a huge financial profit as people are huddling in, settling down with their families, their friends to practice social distancing. And the reason for this is because, well, essentially, you can't go out to the ball games anymore. You can't go out to the local ice rink. What else is there to do other than stay with your families and subscribe to Netflix? This is not a bad thing. In fact, this is bringing more and more entertainment innovation as we see people having much more appreciation for different upcoming films, television series, and many more. So as we keep going through the COVID-19 crisis, we're going to see stocks in Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus continue growing, especially into the third and fourth quarters of the 2020-2021 business years. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what's your favorite subscription-based network? Is it Netflix? Is it Hulu? Is it Disney Plus? Is it something completely else? Give your answers and feedback below. And if you'd like to check out this article as well, it's also in the description. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to our final article, which is based in reality. Or is it? Well, it's technically virtual reality because in accordance with theday.com, Iron Man VR feels like a decent test run for a better future game. As you know, virtual reality technology has been in development since the early 2010s and has been making headway in YouTuber live streaming platforms on YouTube, Twitch, and many other different networks as people are taking apart the Oculus Rift and using it for virtual reality-based games. And the new Iron Man virtual reality that is going to be played on the PlayStation Network is no different. And the players take on the role of Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, and they use his Iron Man suit to take down drones and many other enemies in this upcoming virtual reality simulation that turns out to be a pretty sweet video game with 360 degrees of combat and PlayStation Move controllers that you can use to blast out rockets, punch enemies in the face. This feels like a whole new entertainment spectacle, and I am frankly excited for it. Now, what's this say about virtual reality technology in general? What I think it means is that virtual reality is becoming the new media. Instead of being based within the two-dimensionality between the screen and between us on the couch, we can now actively engage in some of our favorite entertainment industries such as Marvel Entertainment, DC Entertainment. And this means we can dive into the world of our favorite superheroes, supervillains themselves, and we can be the hero and experience that from our own personal 360-degree level. I am so optimistic about where VR technology is going, and so should you. And this is just on a personal note. If we keep moving forward like this into the virtual reality spectrum, I'm personally not going to be Iron Man. I'm going to be the Green Lantern. And if you want to be your favorite superhero, be sure to catch on to virtual reality because more amazing games are going to be coming out like this very soon. So, which superhero would you be? Would you be Spider-Man? Would you be, say, Batman, Superman? Or perhaps would you be a villain such as the Joker? Or perhaps Dr. Doom? Leave your answer in the comments below. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for today's Haydenfilms Minutes. If you would like to stay tuned for more articles, once again, please be sure to subscribe to Haydenfilms channel here on YouTube. And once again, stay healthy, stay informed, and most of all, stay safe. Once again, this is Alec Barber from Haydenfilms signing off.